me that.
I'm going to search it under section 1 of PACE. What that means is I'm looking for things to try and break into a house.
Oh, so you're suspecting.
Alright then, so in this one we're going to be looking at camera shy. Camera shy must be the most unluckiest person. I've said it again. I don't know how many times it gets stopped and searched, but this one, the police, in my opinion, did sort of have grounds, but the way they went around it is completely wrong. So, what grounds they did have doesn't make a difference when it is an illegal search, because they didn't do their job properly. Not only did they not do their job properly, they didn't do the extra things what needed to be done properly. So, we'll just get straight into this and I'll break it down as and when I need to.
Yeah, not too bad, Jed. No, I was alright, I'm walking.
No. Come here.
Yeah.
Come here, mate.
What's for?
What's your name?
Well, why'd I say that?
Because we've just had an attempted burglary in the area. That's
yeah.
right. Yeah, literally around the corner.
Oh, right, this is an excuse you come up with every time.
Do you want me to show you the incident?
Taxi.
Do you want to see?
Do you want me to show you the incident?
State someone has just knocked on his door and then tried to open it.
Right.
Not me.
We've literally just attended
However,
it.
You saw me all the way down to the bottom there. I watched you fly around the corner.
Yeah, I have.
Exactly.
Yeah, but
And I've just
you're the only
on my
one
way
in the
home.
area, aren't you? Have you got anything on you? Oh.
Well, obviously not, have I?
Okay. Well, then that's fine, isn't it?
Well,
I need to
yeah.
make that inquiry, don't I?
Well, yeah.
I do, don't I?
Yeah.
Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing my job.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you willing to give your name?
Mate, I certainly won't.
All right. Will you
Because
allow me to
I've done
search
nothing
her?
wrong.
Because I will search her.
Unless there's a section 60. If there's a
It's
section
not a section
60.
60. I can search under section 1 of the Police and Criminal Evidence Act.
Yeah, but what criminal and evidence? I'm walked.
Okay then, so we all know what section 1 is. Section 1 of the Police and Criminal Evidence Act, subsection 3 of that, says that the police can search somebody who he has reasonable grounds for suspecting that he will find prohibited articles or something to go equipped with. He does sort of have the reasonable grounds as being a burglary, an attempted burglary, if you call somebody knocking on the door and then trying to handle an attempted burglary in the area. They showed it to camera shy, and now they are using section 1. In my opinion, that does sort of give them grounds because there's no description of the person, so they can technically stop and search every single person in that area at that very specific time for this, by what their reasonable grounds are. Their reasonable grounds are there's been a burglary, an attempted burglary in the area, so they're going to use that section to see if they've got stolen or prohibited articles, or articles to go in equipped. That's not the problem in this. The problem is how he goes around using this section. So let's continue.
Mate, all the way from down there, I saw you come from town.
Listen.
What's the issue if you've got nothing on you?
What's the issue? Because I've got rights.
Yeah.
I've got
Yeah, you
rights
do
to
have
walk
rights.
down the street.
Do you want to know what that says in section 1?
I don't have to stop and let you.
Yes,
I don't
you
even
do
have to stop and talk
when
to
I
you.
make that request.
I don't even have to stop and talk to you.
Well,
Don't give me that.
I'm going to search her under section 1 of PACE. What that means is I'm looking for things to try and break into a house.
Oh, so you're suspecting me of like...
No, I'm suspecting you of potentially carrying something to get into a house.
I have just walked all the way from down there.
Fine
You
then.
saw me
So
at the
what's
bottom.
the problem then?
I walked around my block.
What's
I've
the
come all
problem?
the way back up.
I'll tell you what, I
walking
don't even
back
have to
up
touch
now.
her. Just show me your pockets and then we'll let you go. Yeah, no,
key?
just take it out for me and then I'll let you get on.
Well, no.
I'll let you get
No.
on.
Actually,
take it
look,
out.
nothing there. Keys,
No, take it out, mate.
lighters.
Just take it out,
Okay.
otherwise I'm going to search it.
Yeah, but look.
Right, okay.
Look what you're doing
No,
to me.
just chill
An
out
innocent member of the public. No,
That's
get
fine.
out of my pocket.
No,
Get
I'm
out
searching you
of
under
my
section 1
pocket.
of PACE.
There's
mate.
Get out
If
of
there's
my
nothing
pocket.
in
Used
there,
to.
it doesn't matter.
Get out
does
of
it?
my pockets.
I've
Get
told
out.
you.
Look what you're doing to me. This is like... Look how disgusting this is, what you're doing to me right now. I'm an innocent member of the public.
Well, that's fine, but you're in an area where there's just been an attempted
Oh,
burglary.
yeah, and?
Right? So I have suspicion that you may have tried
suspicion,
that.
just because I'm walking down the street.
Yes, 100%. Yes.
What are you doing
That
going
is-
through my jacket?
That is what is called.
Get
a
off,
search,
but this
mate.
happens to me every other
Okay,
day.
well then-
Every time I come outside my house, and you
Where
come
do
up
you
with some
live?
excuse. Will you let go of my
No,
arm?
I'm just holding. I don't want my colleague to get hurt.
I've literally just told you the reason.
Look what you're doing
I'm just
to
going to
me.
look at your bag and then you can go.
Look, I'm an innocent member of the public.
That's fine then.
And what you keep doing to me every
Right.
bloody day.
Right.
I've got...
Listen, and I'll
No,
explain it.
I suffer with
Okay.
Asperger's syndrome,
Okay.
and what you're
All right.
doing to me is disgusting.
Okay.
It happens every
Listen.
other day.
Listen, mate.
Look, this will get...
Okay then, so on the government website, stop and search, and your rights, blah de blah de blah, load of bollocks. This bit here is what was breached and not done before the search. So let's just let it read it out to you.
Before your search, the police officer must tell you their name and police station, what they expect to find, for example, drugs, the reason they want to search you, for example, if it looks like you're hiding something, why they're legally allowed to search you, that you can have a record of the search, and if this is not possible at the time, how you can get a copy.
So the important thing here is what they didn't do is their name and the station they're from. They did say what they expected to find, and they did give the reason for the search and why they are legally allowed to do. This bit, the search has been finished, but the video is not over, so we don't know if they're going to do that yet. But the important bit right here has not been done, and this bit right here has not been done on this search. So to me, the fact that they didn't identify themselves correctly when doing this search, when they had plenty of time to do so, not only that, they are recording as well, which they didn't tell him they are recording. They are recording. So that's so far two things have done wrong. Are they going to get the most important thing wrong? Are they actually going to do it? Let's find out.
Oh,
No, listen.
it's horrible.
I will explain it.
I've got bad anxiety as it is,
Okay,
and this
I appreciate that.
happening to
However,
me every time.
What's your name?
Well,
My
I'm
name's
giving
Joe.
you my
What's your
name.
name?
I ain't giving you my
Okay.
name. I know you want to get my name.
No, because
Because you want to stalk me all the time. Like
No.
you,
If
I
you don't-
literally happened 2
listen,
days ago.
mate, if you don't
Happened
want
a
me, if
week
you don't
before
want to
that.
give me your name, you don't have to.
It happened a week before
Okay.
that. Happened a week before that. Happened a week before that.
I've explained why
And
we stopped
it's
you.
just
and it-
absolutely
Are you
disgusting.
going to listen? Just listen.
No,
for
I'm
a
not
second.
listening because I don't have to. I don't have to talk to you.
Well, basically, you just
and
asked why I'm stopping you.
now you've just gone all through my personal
Yes, I have,
possessions
because I've had suspicion.
for no well suspicion.
Yeah.
What, walking up a street? Suspicion.
Walking up
You're
a street
right near a street
in an
where we
attempted
just-
burglary.
And
Okay. Well, if you can't see why that's suspicion, you obviously can't understand what we're doing here.
it could happen anywhere. There's about
Yes, it
a,
could.
Yeah,
a
it could, and then
thousand
you just
burglaries,
stopped in the same
burglaries all
place.
over
Yeah.
Chelmsford.
That's
But-
right.
But why
Mate,
do you have to stop me
You actually
without
think I've just stopped
evidence?
you personally?
Yes, you have. Yeah.
Okay. Well, if
Because
you
you
have
see
that-
me
If
walking
there
up
was
the
anybody
street.
else on the street, we'd be
You-
doing
oh,
exactly
yeah,
the same.
You
right.
have that opinion.
Yeah, so an old lady was
that's
walking
fine.
up with a Zimmer frame. You go,
Well,
right, let me search
well,
through
no,
your bags.
but-
Probably
Well,
not.
oh, well, no,
that.
well, that's discrimination.
No, it
So
isn't.
So the female constable said you were the only person in the street, and if there was anybody else, we'd be searching them as well. So he put the narrative out there of the old person, and they both said no. So no, you wouldn't just be searching anybody, would you, in the vicinity? And yes, it is discrimination. It's age discrimination. So that's not the only thing they're going to discriminate against in this section, in this interaction. You're going to aware what else to discriminate against. So let's continue to hear their bullshit.
yeah, yes, it is. You cannot
Do you
discriminate.
actually understand what suspicion means?
Well, yeah.
What is suspicion?
Well, you just said if an old lady was walking, she could be
Yeah,
suspicious.
No, I didn't say that at all.
Well, no,
I mean,
I'm just saying she
it's all
could be.
recorded, mate, so I definitely didn't say
No,
that.
she could be though.
Well,
How do
she
you
could
not know
be,
that?
But it's based on
But
my
you just said that you
objectivity,
wouldn't
isn't
search
it?
her.
No, I wouldn't search her.
Well, why not?
Well, first of
She's
all,
in the area.
First of all, she hasn't got something covering her face, and I
Well,
appreciate
it's a mask
COVID.
because it's COVID.
Yeah, I completely appreciate that. But people wear masks to do burglaries with a
Oh,
hood up,
yeah.
with a bag, dressed in tracksuits. That is my
Oh,
suspicion.
Oh,
So if you don't want to have an
discrimination
argument,
again, dressed in
I'm
tracksuits.
100% fine to
So that's
stand
another
here
discrimination.
and argue with you all night about
Oh,
what
this happens to
suspicion
me
is.
all the time.
So there you heard his discrimination again, wearing a hood in trackies with a bag. That is 99% of the male population at the moment, all wearing trackies, with hoods up, wearing bags. Because half of them think they're little gangsters with the little man bag things, like fanny satchels. And the other half are just young kids wannabes. So that is most of the male population. But it's not about suspicion. You must have reasonable grounds to suspect that you will find stolen or prohibited articles or articles to go equipped. Not just your opinions that you might find something. You must have reasonable grounds that you will find something.
However, you can now go and crack on with
Well,
your
I
rest of
should
your
have
night if
been
you
able to
really
go
wanted.
in the first
Well,
place.
go then, mate.
Because I had the
'Cause I've
right
done
to
the
walk
search on you.
freely without being harassed.
then.
Not
Off you
when
go.
you're detained for a search, you don't.
Yes, well,
No,
you
you
shouldn't have
don't.
detained me in the first place unless
That's
you've got
up to
probable
me.
cause.
That's. Oh, mate, I can't do this.
Unless you've got
We've
probable
explained it
cause.
to you, and you can go now. That's fine. Have a good evening.
Well, no, you can go.
I will go.
Well, go on then, off
Well,
you
no,
go.
because there's been an attempted burglary in the area, so I'm
All
going
right
to
then.
stay in the area.
Well, stay with you.
Okay, that's all right. I mean, I'm going to drive around, so I mean, if you go down anywhere where I think there's been that attempted burglary, I'll search you again.
You search me again, will
Yes,
you?
I bloody well will.
Did you just swear? An innocent member of the public?
Do you count that as a swear word?
How disgusting. Disgusting behaviour.
As you seen, they also failed to give him a stop and search record. Not only did they fail to do that, they turned around and said, we'll stand here and argue all night. I thought he was looking for somebody who was suspected of a burglary. You did show him a CAD report on your thingy of somebody knocking on somebody's door and trying the handle, which you attended, and then stopped him for that reason, but yet you've got time to stand there and argue. Not only that, you failed to identify yourself with your name, your number, and the station you are from. You failed to give him a stop search record, so this stop search will never go on record because they didn't do one. So this is another one of the statistics which is never going to be recorded because they failed to do the job. Now, this type of policing needs to be stopped completely. These digital records need to be stopped, and they need to go back to the old-fashioned paper ones and dish out them that way. That's how I see it. And then if they want a digital copy, they should go back to their desk and write a digital copy then of the paper one they dished out earlier, because a lot of them like to say, well, you can't get your digital copy without your name, and the whole reason for the search was to get the name. We've seen this on his channel before. Stopped and searched under section 1 to gain ID. Yeah. This is my opinions on this video. Let us know in the comments down below what you thought of this interaction. As always, like the video, it does help in YouTube's algorithm, and I'll catch you on the next one.